cutest scrunchie in the world. Hello, happy crafters. Welcome back. Today we're gonna do something fun. Every day is fun. All the things are fun every day. I was at Walmart and I saw this super adorable Harry Potter fabric swatch bundle. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's so cute. I love Harry Potter. And I've been trying to learn how to make scrunchies. So I thought, what a better way to practice and play around than to make something inspired by something that I absolutely love. I love Harry Potter. According to this paper, it says 5 pieces that are 18 inches by 21 inches. And the measurement that I have for scrunchies is 23 inches by 5 inches. So I'm gonna cut that a little bit into 21 inches. And then it says 5 inches, but if I do 6 inches, is that right? What is 6 times 8? Where is my brain? 5 inches 3 times. I'm gonna do 6, that's where I got the 6. 6 inches 3 times. So we're gonna have a little bit thicker, but maybe not quite as bunchy scrunchies. I should be able to do 3 scrunchies per material. So you have your Gryffindor, your Slytherin, you've got this one that just says Harry Potter, a Ravenclaw, and of course, the best house in the universe, Hufflepuff. We're going to lay these all out, measure them out, get them cut, and then we're going to use our handy dandy sewing machine. Goodness gracious, this thing is old. I've had this forever. To make some scrunchies, and they're gonna be so adorable. We're gonna be in love, and it's gonna be amazing. So come along with me on this adventure. We're gonna get started. Okay guys, so hear me out, okay? I have my fabric laid out, my Gryffindor fabric, and it's 18 inches this way, 21 inches this way. So I was thinking, instead of doing them at 6-inch intervals, which would put it here and then here and then here, which would get me 3 scrunchies, this fabric is folded into 4ths, which are about 4.5 inches. So that actually gets me, even though slightly under, closer to the 5-inch mark, and would give me 4 scrunchies per color of fabric rather than 3 scrunchies per fabric. So that's what we're gonna do, is do 4 each instead of just the 3. So I'm gonna get my camera resituated so you guys can see better what I'm doing, and then we're gonna cut these fabrics up. We're here with our Gryffindor fabric. I'm gonna turn it this way, and then I'm just gonna use these folds as my guides, and we're gonna cut 1, 2, 4 pieces for Gryffindor. Gryffindor. Hey guys, it's time to do our sewing. I have you guys behind my sewing machine so you'll see what I'm doing as it's coming out. We are going to start with this pattern material. We're gonna put it inside out, so the bright colored part is on the inside, and we're sewing our first seam. So I'm just lining the 2 pieces up so that they're even. I've just got it on the regular 0-0 setting, which does a straight line. I think that that's gonna be fine for this. I will line it up here. Then I am going to start sewing. So I always hold this piece here when I first start so it doesn't get tangled. And we're just gonna go. I wanna stay as close to the seam as possible with my stitches so that I lose as little of the material as possible. All right, there is one done, and we'll flip them all right side out in a little bit, making sure that I got both sides. I need to go over this part right here. I got one spot that wasn't 100% covered, so I'm just gonna run over this little bit right here for just a second because it's really close to the edge and I don't want it to fray out. And then trim this part. All right, there's one, and now I'm going to do all the rest of them, but I'm gonna do it sped up. So we'll see you guys at the end. Uh-oh. Okay, well, if you'd like to know what it looks like when your bobbin runs out, it looks like that. So I'm gonna have to redo part of that. I'm gonna set that aside, move this, check and make sure I didn't just break a string, and that my bobbin's actually, yep, it is completely empty. So I'm gonna skip this part, but I'm redoing my bobbin real quick. I can't turn the video off because I'm the only one in here. I'm not going all the way around the table just to turn the video off. So I'll just... Come here, little thread, you are broken. Where are my scissors? Put that little thread into the bobbin. Why is that? There it goes. We're gonna pick back up here about the time that my bobbin started getting loose because it was almost out of thread. And we're gonna keep on going. Keep on going. Here we go. Welcome back, guys. We are going to be flipping our scrunchie pieces right side out. I watched a lady do it on YouTube and she has this dowel on like a platform, and I have this paper towel holder that my mom made me from, I believe it's one of my grandmother's tables. It's like reclaimed wood from something that means something in my family. I have no idea. I should probably know, but I don't. So it's similar to the one that I saw the lady use on YouTube. So I tried it and it's not the easiest thing, but it definitely worked. And I couldn't find any safety pins, and I don't want to go to the store right now because I have to go to the store later anyways. And so I was just, we're gonna try this and see if it works, and we'll get all these flipped and then we'll move on to the next step. But what I do is I pull a piece over the top like this, and then I pull it down the rod. And it's not the easiest thing in the world. It would be easier if this was like just one skinny piece rather than having like the stretchy pieces that it has on it. But I just grab opposite of where the cloth is and I pull, and it's definitely not the easiest thing in the world. But I think it's easier than fighting with your fingers to push it all through. So there was one, and I'm gonna do the rest of these, and then we'll come back and move on to the next part. So I'm trying to copy the lady on YouTube that I saw do this, right? I'm gonna have to make a different, because this top part right here, just as thick as the fabric as like the scrunchies. And so it makes it really hard to get it over the tip. Everything is bothering me about this.
You're doing a great job.
There it is. Done. We have turned all of our scrunchie pieces right side out. Now I'm going to cut all of the elastic pieces. Hopefully I have enough to do them all. I measured a hair tie that's a little bit stretched out because I've been using it, and I'm just gonna use this as how long I should cut these for the scrunchies. So let's get started on doing that. I am going to do about 7 inches for the hair scrunchies because they were just about 3.5 inches. I took it and I just gently, without stretching it, put it on here, and it comes to about 3.5. So I'm gonna do 7 inches and there. And then I'm just gonna use this piece to measure all the other pieces. I'm gonna cut this whole thing up and see how many pieces I get. Hopefully it's enough. We did 4 times 5, we did 20 scrunchies. So I just need 20 pieces of 7-inch stretchy elastic stuff. Ta-da! All right, let's see how many we ended up with. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 17, 18, 19, 20, and that's how many pieces we need for this. And it came 21, 22, 23, 31, 32. So I ended up with 32 total. So I have 12 extras. I'm gonna put those over here because I am sure we'll be making more scrunchies at some point soon. Now I just gotta figure out how to get these on here. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna have to have something to tie this to push through. I'm gonna have to have a paper clip. Okay. Woohoo, my camera's way low. Hello. So I'm back from the store and I got some, I haven't even opened it yet, some large safety pins. That's the word I couldn't think of earlier, safety pins. And I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna do with these to get our scrunchies onto our elastic. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the end piece. First, we're going to attach the safety pin to the end of the elastic, and that is what we're gonna thread in to our piece. Then the second one is to attach on the end here, and that's to keep our piece from disappearing in the fabric. So that's gonna hold that. And then all we're gonna do is find our safety pin inside of our fabric, and then we're gonna push it forward. Push it, push it. Ah, just push it. Oh, Lordy. And now, well, that made that interesting. Okay, we're gonna pull this tight, and then I'm gonna take these two end pieces that I have, and I'm gonna tie them together. I did a double knot so that it's not coming undone, guys. It's in there. After we get all of them on our scrunchies, then we'll show you how we're going to do the two pieces together on the end. And I'm gonna turn the camera off while I work on the other 655 million of these that we have. Oh my gosh, guys, look at how adorable that is. It's the cutest scrunchie in the world. We have all of our scrunchies, and they have all been tied up, and now they just need to be sewn together. What I am going to do is I'm gonna take one end of the fabric and I'm gonna fold it inside of itself. And then I'm gonna take the other end of the fabric and push it down into the first piece that's folded. It will look like this, and I'm just gonna stitch right down the middle, stitch it all together. It's not my favorite method, but the way that I did these, it's pretty much the only one that I can do that won't take 600 years. I'm gonna show you guys one or two of them, and then I will come back at the end and show you them all finished. I'm gonna go back and forth probably twice just to make sure that it's nice and sturdy. It's across, now let's go back. And I maybe should have done like a darker thread on this one, but I don't want to switch my thread back and forth, so we're just gonna, it's gonna be white. And one more time forward. All right, now that is definitely, not coming undone. Plop, plop. And I will trim this down on either end so that it's not sticking out everywhere. And now we have our scrunchie. So apart from the fact that it's white and you can see it, that's pretty perfect. All right, cool. We're gonna move on to do another one. Turn this fabric inside of itself. Take the other fabric, push it inside. Okay, try and line that up. Fix our thread. And trim these up just a little bit. And Ravenclaw, scrunchie time. We're gonna finish these up, and then I'll come back later and show you guys all of them done. Hello, hello. Welcome back. We have officially finished all of our scrunchies, and I just think that they're so cute. I just love them so much. Woo! So this one is probably my favorite. I love Hufflepuff, but I really like the Harry Potter one that says Harry Potter. Ooh, I love it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about our beautiful scrunchies, and what other kind of scrunchies you think I should do. Harry Potter was, you know, an obvious choice for me, but there's so many other options that we could do. And make sure that you subscribe to my channel, like this video, ring the little bell so you know whenever I'm gonna post another video, and I will see all of you guys next time.